Hey loves, so as you can tell, we are doing a very highly requested video. It is going to be my current hair routine, or like an updated one. I'm going to start by saying I am not a professional, but this is kind of like me attempting to do what my stylist does. So this is my first time doing it. I want to get that also out of the way. So I am using this Influence, I believe it's the brand. It's natural shampoo to shampoo my hair. I love this product. It is the honey almond one. I just love the way, or my hair prefers this honey almond product. So that is what I'm using for shampoo, and then I'm going to later come in with that same line of conditioner for my hair. I'm just applying it, washing it out. I promise it's all in there. For some reason the video is just not picking it all up, but it's there. I am going to also leave my hairstylist Instagram or contact or whatever in the description bar, so you guys can go check her out if you're in the area. Try to get an appointment. She's the best. So now that my hair is all washed and clean, I am going to go in with the same product line, the leave-in conditioner. I like to put that on my hair first, of course, and then I am going to section it off in pretty much a section of 4, I guess. That is just how I prefer to do my hair, because I can't really see it all when it's just all out, and it's just better to manage for me, and I can see my progress. But yeah, so once I've sectioned it off, I'm going to now go in with this Miel product. Now this is what I actually use when I do my wash and goes. I love this product on my hair. It works well. I am just using this to go over. Now this is kind of like where I say I'm trying to see if I like it with this particular style. So I'm just running that product through my hair like so, and this is also what I would do if I was doing like a wash and go routine, just kind of running it through. Now I'm just going to go in sections or pieces that I'm going to twist out and comb them out, and also apply water. The key thing with natural hair is you want to make sure it's moisturized. You really don't use oils, or I don't use any oil pretty much for my hair, especially when styling. So moisture is going to be very key. So you'll see me go in several times just spraying water to make sure my hair is still wet and ready for product, because this makes a huge difference when you're applying product and once it dries. So I also, once I finish a little area, I go in and just make sure it's combed out again. Sometimes the curls will lock, and you just want to make sure it's detangled as much as possible. And again, I continue to go through with water as much as I can, because my hair needs to be extremely moisturized, or just your hair in general needs to be extremely moisturized when you're styling, because if it's not, once it's dry, it's going to be super frizzy. The product really won't take well, and it won't be good. So now I'm going in with the Miss Jessie's Honey Curls. I like this also for my wash and goes. I kind of alternate between the two. Honestly, if I was doing a wash and go, this is what I would do, which is kind of like what I'm showing you. I would comb through it and just let it dry like this. And as you can see, the amount of product that's on the hair, you want to make sure you have enough product, because product and water is going to be key to any style. So I was trying to see which product I preferred for this particular style, and I can kind of tell based on how my hair reacts once I get ready to twist it. So I think I liked the Miss Jessie's better than the Miel for this particular style, but honestly, I was not 100% sure. And this is just what my hair would look like if I was to let it dry in a wash and go with the Miss Jessie's. It works well, so I was like, well, let's just continue using this product for this style. And as you can see, there is product on my hair. Like, it almost looks like it's drenched in product. Again, product and moisture is key to getting a good shine and a style that's gonna last. And y'all, I was in this video talking to my mama and Kari, and I'm like, now that I'm looking back, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have been doing all that talking because it's a little distracting, but that's where we at with it. So I've pretty much finished this side of my hair. Now I'm gonna get ready to move on to the other side so that we can get ready to wrap this thing up, because this can kind of take a little time. Oh, another thing with styling, you want to make sure that you kind of twist the ends because you don't want them flying and flipping up, because once they dry, they'll be flipped up and you won't be able to really manipulate it or change it. So you want to make sure that everything is set in stone once it's wet, because once it's dry, it's over. You really can't change the style with this particular style for sure once it's dry, because it's already styled, like it's a wrap. And as you can tell, I am constantly going in with the water bottle to make sure that the hair is extremely, almost dripping wet before I apply product or kind of like begin styling or combing through. Another thing that I'm making sure that I do is once I am twisting it in different sections, I'm twisting them in the direction of which my hair is kind of flowing. So if it's on the side, I make sure that it's going to the side. If it's in the middle or to the back, I'm making sure that the curls, or not the curls, the twists are going backwards, because you want to set it in the direction that the hair is going, if that makes sense. So now we're coming to the end. I am on the last section. It took me a little while. Like I said, this is my first time doing this, so it did take me a little while, and I learned some things that I could tweak and do better next time. But as you can see here, I'm just going through making sure those ends are right. This is the next day. I actually let my hair air dry. Typically, I would sit under the dryer for maybe like an hour, hour and a half to make sure that the hair is completely dry. If it's not dry once you get ready to take the twist out, it's not gonna look right. It's gonna, kind of be flat and frizzy. So you wanna make sure that it's extremely dry. Also, be careful with untwisting them, because if you rush it, they will become frizzy and just not cute. It'll look a little undone in my opinion. But I mean, if you prefer that look, then do what you do. So I just make sure that my hands are extremely oiled with the Paul Mitchell oil. That's just what I prefer to use. And that's just so that my hand, when I'm taking the twist out, there's some type of, oil on my hand, and it doesn't make the hair frizzy when I'm undoing them. Also, if there's enough product on my hand, if there is a piece that maybe needs to be adjusted or tweaked just a little bit, I can kind of fix it with the oil on my hand, but for the most part, the style is already there, so I'm just trying to fix it to where it flows with the rest of the hair. I'm also being extremely careful not to touch it too much, but as you can see right here, I just forgot all about that. You don't want to touch it or try not to run your fingers through it too much, because that will also create frizz and it wears the style out. You know, you don't really want to touch your hair at all once you've styled it and once it's already dry, because of the natural oils that our hands produce. You want to touch your hair as minimal as possible to keep the style as long as possible. And as you can see here, I'm just going through a few pieces that I see are frizzed and trying to like manipulate it, but it's pretty much already set because of the hair is dry. But I'm trying my best to fix it a little bit. And that's another thing, once you untwist them, you can kind of coil the hair around your finger and it'll adjust it, but for the most part it's already set. So now I'm just going in with the pick and picking it out so that it can be big and not just flat on my head, because that's something that I typically forget to do, but I'm being cautious and remembering to do that. So I like to just shake it so everything is like loose. I go through, make sure that all of the twists are out, and now I'm going to use this holding spray to just kind of set the style a little bit better and keep my hair with the volume. And I should not be going in with my hands as much as I am, but that was all out the window. So I'm just trying to style it how I want, fix the pieces that are flipped up. But as you can see, I missed one of those curls on the side, but it's okay. So this is pretty much the finished look. This style usually lasts me about a week or so, and then I wash it. Of course, it doesn't stay perfect for a week, but this is pretty much the end result, and I think I did pretty good for my first time. So guys, that is going to be the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. This was definitely a fun one to do because I have never done this style myself, but I think it came out pretty good. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, drop a nice comment down below, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get a notification when I post again, and I will see you in the next video.